I got it. You're not on speaker or anything, so I can hear it. Where's my video capture? What's up, everybody? Whoever's might be watching. I hadn't posted this out anywhere yet. Just trying to see if we're working or not yet. I'm moving myself up. You'll see me here shortly. And now it's good. I'm fixing the chat box right now. I got that right here. I've had to fix that each time. Alright, so a little cone. Say something in the chat. Alright, sweet. Just had to make sure I had the right chat box to fix the chat over here. Might have been. Alright, I'm gonna try putting Discord on, and I'm gonna load this video. Let me go ahead and make a file here. Yeah, true. I'm doing that now. Oh, I know I did wrong. Alright, that video's up, and this is the same screen we were at before, so should be not as choppy. It should be like 15, 20 seconds, something like that. And which, when we did like you and Tom, it was like a 40-second delay, so you could really tell like something bad was happening. I'm gonna look at my settings. So I've got excellent connection. Let's go to stream health. Yep. And I'm sounding good, like I'm coming through. Alright. Let's try Discord and see if we got something figured out, maybe. Yep, like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Alright, well, I'll catch you on Discord here shortly. Alright, thank you. Alright, sorry for the delay, everybody. Trying to get Boomtastrophes to actually work with us here. Having some technical difficulties. You'll have that. Gotta love YouTube.
On yet, William?
Alright, I hear you now.
Sweet.
Let's see here. Alright, let me look at my sliders on here. Alright, y'all say something?
Hey, I'm here.
Alright, so y'all are coming through on my end, sounds like. Tom says smooth as butter.
All right, we're ready for blast off. Is all the flaps down and the injectors on? This is almost like we're about to rocket off into space with YouTube.
We got quite the rocket science experience going on.
All right, let me. Did it go on telly again?
I have not yet. I was waiting to see if we even got anything working.
I gotcha. You guys talk for a minute. I'm gonna listen on YouTube just to make sure we're all good.
Oh, it's sounding good. Have you posted that in all the rooms?
Nope, I'm doing that right now.
Sounding good.
All right, I'm turning my shit back down. So, oh, sorry, didn't mean to cuss, but turning it back down so that you don't get no backlash.
Yeah, I just did mine, but I listened to it for a minute with you guys on there, and it sounded all good. So I think we're all good to go.
Alright, so a mental note, maybe shut down the computer or something in between streams or something, or just add everything individually like we did, something.
No,
I think maybe it's just a restart issue. You just need to restart it.
Yeah.
No. I think we need to dub your laptop Christine because she don't like to do more than one ride.
Hey, Savage.
Savage, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Savage? Welcome, man. Okay, the bot is actually working. That I was gonna be like, okay, now the bot's not gonna work, so that'll be next.
Rock and rolling.
Thirsty Cactus, welcome. Glad to see you here. Sorry for all the technical difficulties we had. I think we finally got something going good for us. Just had to reboot the PC and throw it down the street a little bit, run it over a couple times with the truck, and we're good to go now. So like that, we will get into going in on Boomtastrophes of December. So we've got 8 videos for you. There will be a vote in the end, so definitely stick around to catch up on the vote and get your favorite video voted for. Of course, these are fails, so get ready for a good time and some good laughs. Let me actually kind of move myself a little bit because I don't really like where I'm at over there. Kind of hiding.
Can you do some? William? Can you do some reintroductions for people just joining?
Oh yes, I definitely need to do that. That's right. So on call with us here we have that you just heard is SC555. That's Tom. We also have Mr. Nobody on here, and a special shout out to Wally, first time being on one of my streams. Super excited for that. We've got all of them on here with us.
Say hi, guys. Tom here. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah. Again, sorry for the terrible delay on everything. It only took us, it's only 5:30, you know. You'll have that. But is the sound quality, I think we checked the sound quality pretty good. How's it sound for you, Savage? Am I coming through good? Are they coming through good? Is the music too loud, too soft? Any of that? Should be sounding pretty good, hopefully.
Woot.
Woot. Woot.
Woot.
The music's off right now, but it sounds perfect.
Music's off? It might just be too low because it should be coming through.
Say hi, Wally.
So I'm saying hi.
There he
Okay.
is.
I just want to make sure they know whose voice is what.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
I see.
obviously know mine.
Well, yeah. Everybody knows your accent pretty well by now.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so like that, up first, we've got Boss Beach, like a boss, going in on green court, and if I had to guess, it looks like he may have forgot to boost just at first glance right here. I'm seeing 70 troop damage and 127 gunboat energy going in on green court. Wouldn't recommend it.
No.
So I'm thinking that's the first part of the fail, but let's see what he gets into. What's up, Johnny Doss? Welcome, Requiem of Soul. Good to see you here. 5:30 somewhere, says Cactus. Yeah, you're right. So
That's Rick.
let's see. Like a ball's going in. Looks like he's already had a hit. We got a microwaver up here.
I don't recommend anybody going in on green court. I don't care what task force you're in, 25, 50. Green court, you should just let it be, skip it, wait for the next stop.
And here
No,
we go.
no matter what boost you have, right?
Right. I hate that base, and I could never do it.
I've hit it, but I don't like it.
Not a big fan of it myself. Only thing I've done is managed to take out the shield generator on the beach. That was pretty successful, and it went bad from there. I mean, it looks like he's trying to pull off what he can, but I'm wondering how much GBE he's got left at this point. Can't be much.
No, he probably knows he's in trouble right now.
Yep.
And he's probably thinking, what am I going to do? Oh, that flare's going to do it. Right? Because he'll burn up so much smoke's getting up there.
He's actually not doing half bad.
Now he's doing
And now he's
trippers
probably,
work.
now he's thinking, okay, time to throw shocks. No gunboat energy. Oh, he's doing a bullet hit. Okay.
Yeah, he's got the bullet hit, and then going in with the... I mean, not really that bad of a fail, to be honest.
I wouldn't call it a fail. It looks like he's doing a prepper's hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's where that's where he's in trouble, it looks like right there.
It goes south when he tries to go up for that top shield generator, and that didn't work out for him. But honestly, not a terrible fail. I've seen worse.
JL, it's Tom here. You know that. William, obviously, and Wally's on here on the call,
that's me.
and Mr. Nobody's here.
Mr. Nobody's being quiet, hiding in the corner.
I just didn't want to blab and you know how so many people start talking and it all blends together.
Yeah, we start talking on top of each other too.
Yeah, Bo's hit what? Hey, you guys can probably blame me for some of this nowadays because I don't do the vote anymore because it's rare that I'll get enough hits for everybody to vote on. So I've been pushing through some hits and just seeing where it goes from there. That wasn't a bad hit. It was not nice that he went up to hit that rocket launcher and just got roasted, but it was a good start.
Better than I would have done.
Well, I'll probably be posting some more, but other than certain events, my hits have been okay, so I haven't been total disaster.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how that ended up here, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't call that a fail. That's a good one. But a lot of it is, we try not to necessarily, for, reaction time purposes on the stream, we would like, people to just post fails, because if we watch them beforehand, then our reactions are not as good on the stream, so it's better to wait till the stream to actually watch it all the way. I mean, I glance at them a little bit as I'm adding them on here.
Well, the other thing
Maddie?
the other thing I'm doing now too is I don't want to have like 2 people on the same month. So I am kind of scattering out and supplementing other hits just to make sure we don't have 2 Williams and 2 Toms and 3 Mr. Nobodies.
Yeah.
I rule Boomtastrophes. I rule it.
Yep.
Oh, you're in the year finals, buddy, and so is William. And I believe I finally won my first one in November, so I'm on there too.
You're in there. Right. I've actually got 2 in there on the year. But no, and actually, funny thing I wanted to point out, Boss Beach, he's always complaining about that. His Commander of the Month hits are never turn out good. They're always Boomtastrophes. And then, so he sends his good hits to Boomtastrophes. His bad hits are where the good hits are supposed to be. So I think he's a little reverse these days.
That guy used to hop more than anybody I know.
A huge shout out to Boss Beach. I love that guy.
Yeah, I love Boss Beach. And he was, like, aggravated because I think November and the month before, he posted some pretty bad hits, but they weren't picked, and he was getting aggravated. So maybe I just shoved this one in there just to do it.
That might have been. Anyway, he made it on a stream, so that's good. I think he's been on one before. I think he made I want to say July or sometime during the summer. He made one, but he didn't make the year one. I don't think. Maybe he made the year one. I'll have to check. I already added those, but I'll check later. Anyway, so up next, we do have, like Tom mentioned earlier, it is Maddie, the Maddie, Angry Maddie, and he is going in on Complex, so let's see what he's got in store for us. Let's hit that play button and see what he's doing. Ooh, there's a microwaver. That already doesn't look good.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's at a key flare point, too. So he's gonna take a different route here. Oh, he's got it in 4 times speed. Let me back it up and kind of slow it down. Let's take it. Let's see what that does. I don't want to run it 4 times speed. Let's just slow it up a little bit. Might miss the funny. Yeah, there we go. That's a good speed. So he's got the 2 smoke landing. A little bit of gap going on. So delay on those rocket launchers is trash, but that don't really matter. That's typical. So the microwaver's there. He shocks the microwaver. Oh, we have a bad split gap. And I apologize, y'all. I know the delay, and I'm quite ahead of y'all, about 15-20 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just now seeing the hero getting close to the microwave right now.
Right. Is that his Commander of the Month hit?
Oh.
125 Complex. It very well could be.
I think it is. I think that's his Commander of the Month. Yeah.
I think you're right. I think that was his Commander. Yeah, he mentioned that in the green room shortly after, and then we begged him. Well, not really begged him, but we're like, hey, send that to Boomtastrophes, and he sent it. So
Ouch.
Yeah, that's right. That was in Commander of the Month.
That rocket launcher and shock launcher just frozen.
And look, he still gets all the shocks out, but there's nothing there.
Yeah.
All that work to get past the microwave just for the lonely 2 rocket launchers and a shock launcher just to end your day.
Exactly. I mean, you got to shock that microwave and just go right past it.
He's got what, maybe 12 Zukas that make it.
And he's actually pretty good at that shore launch. I've seen him hit before.
Oh yeah, that shock launcher was the finishing touch. That's awesome. Rocket launcher's firing and the shock launcher hits and it's just instant vaporization.
Oh, he got a bad flare, and they all split up. I see. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Cause he tried to do a different flare route, but I think that first flare was off, so that really hurt him there.
Yeah, because usually you have a defense back there that you flare behind, and then you flare like one tile over. So he missed his flare spot.
Going dead.
That's exactly it. And then also without all the defenses back there, it screws y'all
Right.
up.
He didn't have a good mark spot back there as a problem.
Yeah, typically you got either boom cannons or something right there that you can kind of mark and anchor yourself with.
Sorry, you probably heard some beep there, and I was getting notifications on band, so I just muted that.
Oh, you're fine. I can't hear you over Wally tearing apart his kitchen over there.
Wally, or is that nobody?
No, that's Wally.
No, it's me. It's me. One of my earbuds is going dead on me, so I'm switching.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I do push to talk because you guys don't want to hear all the ruckus going on in the background of my house. It sounds like children are being killed and all that good stuff.
Hilarious. So next we got, this is We Are Romans. He is going in on, I didn't catch the base. What was it?
Who is that? I know that account, I think.
He is, oh, hold on. Let me get to where it's back going. There it goes. No, he is, I can't remember. We're watching chat on we're gonna see a hit. There it goes. Okay. So he's going in on Dioxin.
Yes.
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 Let me know if I'm moving around too much, making too much noise.
You sound good now.
There we go.
So he's got a hot beach dioxin. That makes things a little bit tough. Got also a microwaver right there, and yep, that's definitely in the walk. Which this is one of my favorite bases, so I'm about to rip him a new one for screwing this up.
Who is it?
This is it's his ad name's We Are Romans. I can't remember his actual like.
I think I've maybe met him somewhere. I don't know.
He's been through Zuka Academy and he's been on several other places. He pokes around a little bit everywhere.
Well, it looks like he's got that flare point a little bit. Oh, it's his shore flare is a little off, but
He should be able to make it all right from there.
yep. If he gets up there behind, should be a cannon normally up there.
Yeah. We got
Rather than a mortar.
a bit of a split. Oh no. Oh geez.
Yeah, there's a delay, so I can't see
Yeah.
it. He's still sitting on the shore, or he's still sitting under smoke.
There
I
you
see.
go. That's better.
You'll see it. And the retreat.
There's the long flare.
Y'all got about 3 seconds and y'all see it.
Oh!
Yep. Oh, he did retreat.
Was that a microwave like roast?
Straight roasted. Not a single Zuka walked past that thing.
Missed the shot.
Yeah, it didn't shock it at all. Just straight left it to fry himself. Let me get to where. Yeah, here we go.
Hey, Fernsey.
What's up, Ferns Mac? Welcome to the live stream. Oh, 50. What's up? I didn't see you there. Glad to have you back, 50. Yeah. But yeah, just straight roasted on that microwaver. Didn't even shock it, nothing. And retreated before he even got up there, because at that point. And bring a bullet, too, so I'm wondering what kind of fancy fanciness he had in store for that one. That would have been cool.
I got too much pride to retreat. I'll just let him die.
I'm the same way. I'll have one lady left, and I'm like, she'll get the core. I'll be damned.
You know, I'm gonna do the walk and the flares and everything if it's one true.
Yep. One lady left. I'll make it all the way there for sure.
He had bullet, so I was thinking he was gonna go up and then post up in the normal spot and then flare the hot pot with bullet, so that bullet walks backwards, and then flare the core again. I don't know. I'm just
Maybe.
guessing.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not a great bullet hitter. I never can get that separation I need. You know.
I'm in that same boat kind of there. Some of the bases I can pull it off. Well, like I'll use them occasionally on complex for like the shock knuckles, but that's a little bit different aspect of things. But as for like shocking them and getting you know, several towels that you need to avoid the splash damage of rocket launchers is some bases I'm better at it. I've gotten it on you know, Centaur and Minotaur when I've had to do it on there, but typically I'd like to use brick on Minotaur.
Day before last.
Oh God, I'm next. Oh God, I'm hitting complex apparently. Oh, this should be interesting.
No,
you.
we always love the William complex.
Oh, I think I won with the complex at one point because it's actually pretty funny because when we first started Boomtastrophes was when I first started learning complex. And so there's several of them.
Was that after Turtle's great complex hit?
Oh, that one with the mine or whatever in there.
It was a BART job, and he walked up there and lost it all.
Yep.
Well, with you saying that, when we started Boomtastrophes was February, and you started doing complex. This is a December hit, and you failed complex.
You'll have that.
Hey, MC.
What's up, MC? Finally, glad you made it on here. Sorry it took so long to get things rolling. It just kind of had some technical difficulties going on, but finally got it to where we can go. Welcome, MC. Huge shout out to you.
Hey, brother. How you doing, MC?
Oh, I know what happened on this hit. Yeah. You'll have that. That's hard to watch again. This is actually in Sons of Aries, same task force me and Wally's in, and MC's talking right now, so MC remembers this hit. This was in there.
That's the standard launch. That's the standard launch right there.
But you'll see I hit mines. Watch that
flare.
Yep, that flare behind the boom cannon cost me it all.
That flare point. I can hear Farrell now.
Right?
Oh.
You can hear Farrell. If you. No, I forgot.
And then
the
you
phrase.
No, he barred it because he forgot to clear the mine.
Got the bar first.
Walking, he started freaking out.
I'm panicking at this
man.
point. Yeah, I'm definitely panicking. And then I get up there with all 10 of my ladies left. And yeah, I died. That was absolutely atrocious. So that's complex with that flare behind the boom cannon is one tile off. And that's how atrocious that's
all
complex.
it takes.
That's all it takes for complex.
Yep.
Complex is complex with that flare. Yeah.
It is. That beach flare is like the most, or not the beach flare, but the first walking flare is the most important flare of your life.
Well, and that back one is too. I mean,
Yeah, it really is, because you can actually see right here where Brick is seeing stars right there is where that flare goes.
Yep.
And if you got that one just slightly off, they'll walk into all the mines, and then, because yeah, I actually hit this, and you know, normally I'll hit it, then I'll look at or go back, clear all the mines before I even land anything. I don't know, I guess I was in a hurry or something, and I just like attack, landed troops. I was like halfway up, and I'm like, did I clear mines? I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. Yeah, Ferns is actually very good at complex. It's not a base that I enjoy. I prefer, like Axiom or something like that.
Yeah, Ferns is a beast at complex. I've seen him nail it several times, and honestly, I really enjoy it myself. And I was excited to hit this one because I had the microwaver in there. I was like, that'll be fun to try and walk by. That's a new challenge and everything. And then I guess I got so caught up trying to focus on the microwaver that I didn't clear any mines, and then my flare was off, and then just horrible.
Yeah, when SC decided to put those microwaves in on our op bases, that changed the dynamics a lot.
It does
Yeah,
change
it
the
has,
dynamics.
But in my opinion, it's made it more interesting. I'm just being honest.
I agree.
It makes you think
Because
more.
In the middle of your walk, in the middle of your flares and your smokes, you have to throw a shock out and keep your troops going to get past it.
Same with like Simos, you gotta either shock them or throw some critters to distract them.
Yeah.
I like the new concept of it. I mean, yeah, it does overly complicate things, but I mean, we're kind of at a doled out point in Boom Beach where everybody was just soloing the same bases over and over again. And like, oh well, we're gonna study where you walk, and we're gonna put some stuff in there.
And
now we got to think
while
again.
While we got a minute, you guys are welcome to chime in what you think of the new upgrades. I'm actually quite happy with the new headquarter. With the new stuff. I'm having fun with it.
I'm loving all the new upgrades. I've got one account with almost all full landing crafts, and then I've got like my Max Zukas again. My Warriors are upgraded, and I figured out boosted, and you can really just boost the drawing a blank, the masterpieces, and you can get shield gen shield gen 3s down with no problem with the Max Warriors.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, anytime we get a gunboat tribe, you can pretty much warrior anything.
Well, that's true, because you can just double shock everything. So up next, we've got My Name is Mud, this was in the 5-man, which we made him submit. So this is Storm. A lot of y'all probably know him from Q4, from Quest for Beach Supremacy. He's a pretty popular guy, awesome fella. Huge shout out to him. But this is he plays in our 5-man with us, and we got him to submit one of his Excel fails. So huge shout out to him. Is that KK?
That's KK. I think that's KK.
Kingdom Knight in the chat. Is that Kingdom Knight? What is up, my homie? Good to see you, man. Huge shout out to you. Yeah, that's him. Oh yeah, for sure. What's up, King Zuka? What's up, Kingdom Knight? Currently going by Tonka. Huge shout out to you. Love your energy, love your everything about you, man. Huge shout out to you, and appreciate you being on the stream.
Hope things are going well, Kingdom.
Yeah, definitely hope things are going great. And no, Johnny Dosh, we cannot.
That's funny.
I've been asking that for years, and I still get nowhere with kicking Ferns.
We just keep telling everybody no. We'll keep Ferns around for a little while. But anyway, so let's get into Storm's hit. He's going in on Excel. He's going to clear these mines back here. And then we'll speed it up a little bit, get things a little bit moving to get them back there.
Hey, Kingdom, do you know who's on the call, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
This is Tom here.
We got
This is Wally here.
There's
nobody.
Oh, we're going in with Warriors. Oh, that's right. He didn't switch his troops. Ha!
Oh, he hit with the wrong troops.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And that was in the 5-man leaderboard team. So we've got Mr. Nobody, we've got Tom, and we have Wally sitting here with us on the live stream. So huge shout out to all of them for coming by.
That's
being on here with us.
he didn't do this hit on the 5-man though.
I thought it was.
I know that. And boy, he's in total. Once he got off the short, once he launched that first boat, he's in total panic mode.
No,
Yeah.
what was he in the 5-man with
That-
us when he did that?
Yeah, that was in the 5-man.
It must have been one of my hazy nights that I just don't remember.
Well, I think I started up that night, if that tells you anything.
I launched a Zuka hit with Grin Meds once and went, what? Now what?
Yeah, I launched a hit with Warriors once on Tech Crunch and actually took it down. It had already been hit, but I actually took it down, and I was surprised as hell to have Warriors loaded.
Hey, I did a cooker hit with Warriors one time on Turtle Stream, and actually impressed him with how I did it.
Nice.
That's
It
funny.
was a core finish after the shield generator went down, but it was Noah's Ark. It was actually a Hopper Network Noah's Ark hit, and all I could do my hit with was Warriors, and that's the one I picked, and I actually did pretty well.
Nice.
Good.
Awesome.
I hate that panic because whenever I know I have the wrong troops, you get that panic and you launch and you'll see the smokes, then you'll see a delay because they're trying to figure out what to do now.
Yeah, I've seen that. Well, I've done that and seen it as well. Yeah, you hit attack, or you'll hit attack, and you'll see them like clear
Attack.
mines, and then just kind of sit there for a minute.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so what's the game plan?
Plan B. That's the game plan. Plan B.
Yep.
I mean, you got almost 4 minutes to rethink it, right?
Pretty much. So up next, we've got Cassell, the one and only. Cassell actually fails, so that he's not a bot. He makes mistakes.
The
Very
Cassell
rarely.
The Cassell bot goes in on cooker.
And actually, I
before.
actually
So-
did watch this one because I couldn't believe it myself that it was actually a fail submitted. So I was like, hold on, I gotta check this one out. So we're actually in for quite a treat, and you'll be surprised on what happens on this one.
MB, what's up, buddy?
What's up, MB? Just in time to catch Tom and Wally and Mr. Nobody and everybody on the stream. Just in time. Huge shout out to you, MB. And what is up? Yeah, this proves that he is not a bot.
This proves that he was probably up at 7 a.m. didn't sleep all night.
I think that's exactly what happened.
No, but he shocked his Zooks.
No, he doesn't shock the Zooks, but he missed the shock on the.
Oh, he's a scorcher.
Oosh.
So you'll see that he missed the shock on the 1 o'clock laser beams, and they just straight roasted his tail on that.
Wow, that ripped right through him.
I was thinking
Smoked
the
him.
fact that all the lasers were like smoking and they're like prepping for him to like show his face. They were about to like roast his ass.
Right?
That man,
what it
I mean
seems like.
that hit. I actually, when that hit works out, it's a great light show and I love it. But I'm not perfect at it.
That is probably my favorite hit to witness. I've pulled it off like a few times. I'm getting better at it, but I can pull it off most of the time. But 'cause it's really not super complicated. The main thing you gotta do is that what Cassell didn't do there is that top 1 o'clock laser beams, and then you've got to make sure you hit the lasers behind. But what's cool about this hit is lasers have what you call, I forget the correct terminology for it, but it's like a lock-on mechanism where the first thing they see, they lock on to it. And then, so that's why you're using the Scorcher. You can do it with Bullet as well, where as soon as that shows up, the laser beams won't fire before that target. They will fire at that target and then past it. And that's why you don't have to shock these lower laser beams. They will actually fire over top of the Zookas, hit the Scorcher, and keep on going and continue that path until whatever target is there goes down, which is a really awesome thing to know when you're going to rush this cooker. So yeah, you got all those laser beams, and it looks like scary as hell, but in reality, it's really only 2 to 3 shocks depending on how many mortars you have down below. And for the light show, most people actually will leave the laser beams unshocked just so you get that full ring of those lasers going.
I agree with what Fern said right there. I mean, I've done it, but half the core was down, so I just took the other half down. But I've tried it several times and not been that successful at it.
I learned it.
I've never been successful with the Scorcher or Bullet, but somebody hit it and then brought the core down to like 200K.
Right.
And then I just went in and did like 15 shocks with Zookas and finished the core with 200K.
15 shocks and then 12 critters.
I know how that goes.
I threw the kitchen sink at it and finished it, but it only had like 200,000 on the core.
But see, if you see right here, you can tell what I'm talking about is he did shock those mortars down there. But those 2 laser beams that are closest to the Zookas, you actually do not have to shock them. They will fire over top of the ladies and hit that Scorcher, and that's what makes the light show. You just got to look at what's going to fire past the Scorcher from the 1 o'clock area, and that's what's going to hit you ladies. So you do need to shock those 3 right there. That one not so much, because you can see where that laser is going to go. It's going to kind of miss the Zookas, but it's those 3 at 1 o'clock that really matter. I just thought that was a good little lesson. Beast mode actually taught me this hit, so it's kind of fun for me. Didn't mean to interrupt y'all's little banter going on there. I just love this hit. And plus, I got to give Casil some trash talk here. Can't resist. I just thought that.
I was on chat, like loving up on MB because he's my man crush.
I see. I was watching. But yeah, I definitely huge shout out to Casil for submitting. I had to roast on that as much as possible because it's probably never gonna happen again. So once in a lifetime kind of opportunity to actually roast the one and only Casil.
Yep, I think you're wrong on that. Casil has plenty more fails to come in 2020.
We'll see.
I guarantee you.
But y'all ain't gonna guess who's up next. I don't know, Mr. Boat. Nobody might have forgot who else we got on here. We got another celebrity on here.
Got a couple, I think, left.
We got the one and only Skull Crusher up next.
Oh,
Right, Skull Crusher. Hey, that's my DJ crush right there. That man's DJ. He should be a DJ through and through. I love his voice.
MB blushing. Yeah, he has an excellent voice, excellent energy. I love his streams. And actually, while we're here, I'm pretty sure. Let me go. That out of the way.
Yeah, I think he wastes himself as a restaurant manager. I think he needs to get into broadcasting.
He does. He has a great voice and great energy behind everything. And definitely, if y'all haven't already, go check him out. Skull Crusher, Boom Beach. Subscribe to his channel and check him out, and subscribe to mine while you're at it.
if you guys hopped around a little bit, I mean, and I did a few years of it. You see a lot of fails from some really good players. I mean, I've seen Mo mess up. He doesn't like telling people that. And who was it before? Oh, Swag. I've seen Swag mess up.
Oh yeah, Swag.
Yep, Swag. That's an old name. That's an awesome guy. But yeah, definitely a killer light show. I appreciate you representing or liking that little still frame I had of the light show there. And then he does play with a mouse. Cassell normally plays on PC with a mouse and a keyboard.
Oh yeah, he's blue stacking.
Used to be, so now we're getting fails from him because BlueStacks is no longer supported by Boom Beach.
Oh yeah. You're right. Right. Yep.
So now we're starting to see some fails because his computer can't hack it for him. Alright, so let's get in here and let's get to watching Skull Crushers. So a little bit of background on this. This was during All Hits Live, which several of us on this chat right now were actually in that All Hits Live.
Oh.
And so y'all will remember this. This was the Titanic at the end of the All Hits Live. He was trying to finish it off, and we all bombarded him and was like, we need to see that on Boomtastrophes because that is epic.
All right.
Just got the order landing going down. I know y'all are delayed for me, so I'll kind of try and delay the talk a little bit.
Yeah, stop spoiling it for us.
I'm trying not to. I'll make facial reactions. How about that?
I'm gonna guess that he gets roasted by the rocket launchers. Well, no, the machine guns when he posts up to hit the core.
Let's see.
Let's see if you can tell what I'm doing now, fellas.
Because his walk is looking pretty.
Well, it's not really the machine guns. It's more of
Hang on.
Oh man, I die every time I see that.
Oh, he had a peek. Oh, he threw it.
That's not it. Yep. Yeah, so this is on All Hits Live, and he was a streamer. He was streaming it, and then it's actually like a beautiful walk. He had a little bit of a peak, but he tried to throw shocks early to compensate for that, but instead critters hacked his shocks, and so you've got critters going out, and nothing shocks.
Wally, go get something? I could tell.
Yeah, I went and got a beer.
Nice.
Yep.
Champagne and bottle beer.
I wonder why there was a critter swarm there.
Hey, well, the critter swarm was way better than we've had some past hits where not everybody, Dale, Boom Beach, had sent out med kits instead of shots on all the troops. That was a good one.
Oh, that's
savages! Exclamation mark!
What do we got? Tom coming up on Fang?
Let's see, something like that. Let's see. It scrolls across the bottom. We'll see it here shortly.
Yeah, it looks like it's up next.
I just wanted to say Skull Crusher left 100K on that core. He actually did. We calculated it afterwards. Yeah, we do have Tom on Fang next. So, but
cool.
On that hit, Skull Crusher did. He actually did about 500K worth of damage with no shock. So I did want to just throw that out. That's pretty cool.
Good job, Skull Crusher.
$500,000 on Titanic with no shocks. That's actually pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I'll use that as the new technique. No more shocks.
Exactly. There you go. MB, you got a command too? Let me throw you your command.
Where is it?
Mr. Nobody's lit. Mr. Nobody's up there with Ferns. And so next we've got, let's continue this, and then it'll go into Tom hitting Fang, and then that's the last one, and we can get into just speed running through them and get into the vote. And I hope y'all have all got y'all's favorite hit
I don't
in
even
mind.
I don't even have to watch Tom's hit. I already got my favorite.
Well, that's probably not me
Tom
then.
fails way too much. I don't have to vote on him.
Oh, you
man.
running all Zukas on Fang? Hold up. What?
Yeah, let me see.
You-
Oh,
that-
that's dead end. Oh, that's dead end. This might have
That's a
been-
Ferns type hit. Not even using
Yeah,
the
it
heavies.
is. This might have been. This might have been an Angry Eagle. I forget where it was. Yeah, I'm going for a core rush, and I really don't know it well.
You had two Fang hits submitted for December, and I picked this one.
Yeah.
Going all. I mean, bring a boat of heavies. I mean, Ferns are probably.
I knew you were going to say heavies. Oh, this was all hit 5? Oh, thanks, MC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think you're right.
I think this was the same one as that Skull Crusher one that we just showed. I think it was the same All Hits Live, if I remember right, because I was in it. I remember this hit.
Like, whenever I'm like, 5th or 6th or 7th and All Hits Live, this is probably an account that I don't have instant, training on. So I have Zooks loaded, and I'm like, oh, great. Now what do I do? And that's what you get. I just throw them out there.
You can't tell me you didn't have diamonds, sir.
Well, I probably have diamonds, but it depends on which account it is, and it depends on how late it is. You know how that goes.
No. What I think it was is you had plenty of diamonds, and you were so drunk you were like, "I'm going in on this." Oh wait, I forgot to load my hookah.
Probably was. That probably was the case. Matter of fact, I've got one tonight.
You'll have that
In a few hours.
Oh yeah, 10 o'clock. Are you in that one with Skull Crusher?
I'm in the one with the skull. Yeah,
I'll be.
Sugar put me down for number 2, so I'll be the second hit. So I'm going to try to pick something I know.
I'll be there too. I'm 21, I believe, hitting. So I went later just because I know all these streams might put me back a little bit. But let's get this vote put up.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. They will run late, but I've got a date tonight, so I'm gonna hit in the middle of my date. So hopefully it's better than that.
She'll get over it.
Yeah, she's gonna get over it. Just it's still early. You can wait a little bit later. I was gonna say something else, but it would probably be dirty, and I don't even want to say it.
Well, Mr. Nobody, turn me down. I can hear the stream. But that is funny.
I should have leaned back a little bit, but yeah.
I mean, all good. It was kind of faint. I just want to keep feedback to a minimum. Let's go to polls. So I've already created it. I just got to start it. I'll make sure. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of the year one, and this is December. So let's go ahead and start that poll and see what we got going on. And we will.
Thanks, MB. She just called me, and I hung up on her.
Dang. Savage.
You ain't getting done tonight, sir.
No, I'm good to go. No, she was gonna come over. I think like in an hour or so, and I'm gonna have to tell her I gotta jump on YouTube for a minute.
Well, just remember what Lincoln did. He popped a wooden nickel.
This is true.
Thanks, MB. Appreciate that, MB. I need that texture real quick.
Oh, MB, you right. I should do an ! Task Force Wars command. That would be cool. Because I do want to give a good shout out while we're going through these hits. First, I'll go ahead and tell you the vote is posted. So ! Vote 1 is Boss Beach on Green Court. That's the current hit you're watching. Maddie is ! Vote 2. That'll be the next hit you see after this. We Are Romans on Dioxin is vote 3. My hit on Complex is vote 4. And then you've got Storm, which is Not Your Daddy, Sorry on Excel. And he's going to be vote 5. Cassell on Cooker is vote 6. Basically, in the order of the hits is the order of the number. And then Skull Crusher, if you want Skull Crusher's Titanic hit to win it, vote 7. And then Tom SC555 on Fang, if you want him to win it, vote 8. And like that, I'll go back in to give it a huge shout out to Papucho, and he has recently partnered with Hopper Network for his Task Force Wars event, and I want to give a little spiel on that. So basically, that is Task Force v Task Force, like everybody always wanted, and doing it right, doing it to where it truly is a task force versus a task force, so you can have an entire task force throughout the time and have a roster for the time of the battle, or it's basically 8 different 8 different
seasons.
So yeah, 8 seasons, that's the word I was looking for. My brain was escaping me. So there's 8 seasons, and then there'll be like a finals champions type deal at the end. So you've got 8 seasons where you can have your full task force and your full roster, and can kind of switch things up depending on how it is. I mean, you can't add necessarily new people to your task force at that point, but you can have, you know, a roster that you can change up from. So it is truly task force v task force, and it's pretty sweet. They have put a lot of work into it. I haven't really been on it as much. I've kept up with it, but between Wally, Gunner Girl, Papucho especially, MB doing mad work with the graphics and helping out with some of the organization of it. Huge shout out to all of them, and definitely check out Papucho and his channel, and check out all that. Will be starting very soon. It's already been posted, already getting out there, so definitely check into that. That's going to be a huge success from what I can see.
Yeah,
we got a stream coming up,
and they're allowing you to. Yeah, they're allowing you to swap players, right? In between, from what I read.
Yeah, you can swap players all the way up until the final. Those who are in the final have to be from the last play before.
Okay, from the team that got them there.
Yeah, from the team that got them there.
Gotcha.
But you can swap throughout the 8 seasons up until that final.
Yeah, so Wally, you're all into it, so I'll let you kind of give a little bit more spiel about it, make sure I didn't miss any points. I caught up on the chat. I've been keeping up on the chat, just haven't really had the time to really. I put in my word a couple times just on a couple things, but other than that, I mean, y'all pretty much handled it like a boss.
Yeah, this is team play, and we expect task forces to join up. That's how this one goes. It's about the team itself.
It's 4-man, right?
Yeah, it's 4 guys, but your whole team, your whole task force can play. You can switch them out through the 8 seasons all the way up until just before the final, the actual semifinal, the last 4 teams, I guess it is. I have to look at the bracket. I don't have it in front of me. We'll play for the final 2, and then the last 4, whoever wins that in the last 4 groups, in the group of 4, whoever wins that, those same players have to play in the final. Did that make sense? Probably not. It's difficult for me to explain this.
It makes sense to me. Yeah, because basically whatever team you got that played in the last one, they're pretty much grandfathered in for the championship round, which is basically like a season 9, but it's just a
I guess that's what it is.
Everything.
Yeah, the last 2 teams that come out of the final play for the championship, and they have to be the same players who play in the final. But throughout the seasons, you can swap players as much as you want, as long as they're on your roster from your task force.
Right. Got you. So you're gonna submit your group, and that group can shuffle around.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You send your roster to Papucho himself. He documents everybody you've got submitted, and at that
Right.
point you can't add any more people. But you can send. So your 25-man task force, you can submit 25 people that can participate.
Right. But yeah, I like that because if a player's busy, one weekend or another, they can swap players out.
Exactly. It's really cool. It's one of the best task force v task force things I've seen worked out. And don't get me wrong, it was not easy. I mean, I wasn't really a part of it, but I did watch all the chat and everything going on, and there was several people that put in a lot of effort to make this thing happen, including Papucho himself, who is kind of running point, and then Gunner Girl and Wally and MB, and you got Shock and All in there, and you got let's see, Kaylee, all of them are putting in like mad effort for this event. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be something. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm dumping intel on both those task forces as we speak.
Oh, nice.
I expect it to be really big because it includes the entire task force instead of just individual, world-class players.
Yeah, that's kind of what
think-
I'm thinking too.
MB, I think Mud might be number 7 here in just a minute. Or no, it was at 5. You just ran it, right?
Oh, Mud.
Number 7,
hang on.
Number 7 is Skull Crusher.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think
Storm-
I'm 8. So
Storm
I think
is number
Mud
5.
is 5.
Mud is 5.
Mud is 5. Yep.
Yeah, I got it pulled up on the screen right now. So yeah, you can see the numbers beside the players on how it goes. Let me actually move it off to the side just a little bit so you can kind of see. Because I got numbers beside the players. So yep. Number 1 is Boss Beach. Number 2 is Maddie. Number 3 is We Are Romans. Number 4 is me. Number 5 is Storm, which is Mud. Number 6 is Cassell. Number 7 Skull Crusher. Number 8 is SC555, aka Tom. The Intel Beast.
Yeah, thanks, MB. I'm in Shock and Aw's room too. I'm not sure I'm going to do every daily event because I have to hit them and record them and all that. But I'm doing a few of them, and it's fun. It's a speed event.
I do like his room. It's pretty neat. We just added it to our Links Boom room, and that's pretty.
Yeah, I was about to say something about that because nobody's mentioned. Well, I don't know. Is it officially a Hopper Network room?
No.
At this point, or
No.
we're still discussing?
I don't. You admins can talk it over, but as far as I know, it's not officially a Hopper Network room. It's just a room for who can do the
Legend.
fastest time on events.
As
Yeah,
for
well,
we are streaming, so we can't get into all the details on it for everybody, But basically, it's added to the Links to Boom room. And to clarify, the Links to Boom room is not official Hopper Network rooms. So that is just rooms that we are sponsoring or getting the word out on, supporting, and good rooms that people should go join. You can look at it. It's at Hopper Network Links. You can go there, and there's a Links to Boom, and you can go there. There's several in there. They're not official Hopper Network rooms, but they are good rooms that we're in support of, and y'all can definitely join there. I even think Boom Beach Task Force Recruitment Group I think that's, I don't know, they changed their name, but anyway, they're in there. The Facebook page is in there. You got several others. You got Shock and Aw's room. You got a lot of cool stuff. KK's still in the chat. You got one of his rooms is in there. You can go check out. It's like a little art graphics room. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in there.
You mean BBTFRG?
Yeah, whatever they call themselves now. I can't never remember.
Hey, Flint.
Yeah.
Hey, Flint. How you doing, buddy? It's Tom here.
Flint, Michigan. Welcome, man. Yeah, we back at it. We've been back at it for about another, what are we at, an hour? About an hour. Yep, about an hour. Well, actually, about 2 hours with all the technical difficulties from earlier, but you'll have that.
Yeah, well, with that other room with Shock and Awe, I was only going to say, there's an upcoming room that's going to be a new, challenge for Boom Beach players, and it's actually pretty damn cool with the concept that he came up with, and I think everybody should check that out.
It is
Cool.
a nice concept. I like that. That was weird. Okay, anyway, let's go to, what was I doing? Yeah, I want that. I don't know, my computer just did something weird, but anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and do my vote.
Hey, Flint, this is Tom, SC555 here, and you got William, Wally, and Mr. Nobody on the phone call. Hi, bud.
Yep. Appreciate you keeping up with that, Tom.
That.
Alright, so currently Cassell is in the lead with 3 votes.
I had to vote for Cassell. You know, I just had to.
I think
Wow.
he's just a popular
Vote for the
vote
bot.
because I think he's just a popular vote. Nobody wants to get banned by Cassell with his bot.
It's a smart move, honestly, just to vote for Cassell
Yeah.
and just like not.
You
not
better
have to-
damn well vote for him, or he will boot you.
No, he'll just make a bot that will just automatically boot you every time you talk.
No. His bot will just antagonize you because it'll be behind him. That's the bot, and he'll just mess with you for the rest of your day.
He'll send you to a psychiatric ward, after the bot's done with you. No big deal.
Everybody knows Cassell well. He's a good guy.
Oh, he's one of the best out there. That's why, it's cool that he's the one that runs the bot, because he's probably the most, what's the word for it? But level-headed.
Technically skilled.
I'd say dedicated.
Technically skilled, level-headed, dedicated, all those things combined, really, is Cassell. He is an excellent person, great member of Hopper Network, and we definitely love
Indeed.
having him around.
Yep.
I think I've asked Cassell like a million questions. Do you have a calculator for? Yep. You have a Yep. So how do I learn how to hack? He tells me how to hack. I'm like, oh my god, he knows everything.
He literally does, and then they programmed his bot just to talk for him.
Yeah.
So I'm actually, this is my hit. I'm really kind of salty because I nailed the walk past the microwaver, but then that flare on the beach just, screwed me over. So it kind of pisses me off that I couldn't nail it like that.
Well, the thing about Complex is, so after you start doing your walk, and you've already forgot to do your clearing of the mines up top, and you have to do it right in the middle of the walk, it really screws you up on your timing, because then you're kind of scrambling.
Yeah.
Well, because on those long walks, you better throw those smokes early. So anything you have to do in between will mess you up.
Yeah, so you better clear that shit before you get up there, otherwise it's gonna mess you up on your smokes.
Yeah, you really got to, and I'm bad about that. Well, not really bad about it. Normally, Complex, I'm always clearing the mines first before I do anything else. But you're completely right. Once you notice that you've got other things to do, you're might as well just call it quits at that time.
Yeah, you're in trouble at that point.
So let's see, what's the vote looking like? So we got 3 votes Cassell, we got 1 vote Skull Crusher, we got 1 vote for William. Oh, I appreciate the love, whoever voted for me.
You know damn well it was you, William.
It was you.
Yourself.
Lies.
Yeah.
Lies.
Vote. Votes for himself.
No,
I don't believe it.
I totally voted for Cassell, actually.
Yeah, whatever.
I voted for Cass just so I can give him a hard time. That's the only reason.
I just want Cash to be on the yearly so I can talk more shit about it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Next
Cass
time,
is definitely good people, does a lot for everyone. I completely agree with that, Flint, Michigan.
Next
Yeah, no kidding,
Next-
Dean. You hit that one on
next
the head.
time, Oh, Ferns voted for Will.
Thanks, Ferns.
You ass kicker. You like kicker. I said you.
That
ass
deserves a reach
kisser.
around, huh?
Ferns Mac.
Ferns Mac's the
has
man,
biggest-
man.
He's got the biggest pooch of the lips for the brown nose.
Ferns, you butt kisser.
No, he's just trying to get a rematch with Mueller. Oh, Bird, no, I love you, Ferns. I really don't mean nothing bad by that. Love you so much, man. You're the best.
I get him, Bill.
Yeah.
But I've got to say this. So once I'm done with Tom, and I wipe the slate with Tom, Ferns, you're next, buddy.
Yeah, I was walking outside to
Burn.
enjoy my bad habit, and I had to run back in when I heard that.
Burn.
Hey, you just wait till I get in Zuka Academy and get some warm up for my fight team, and then it's on, buddy.
Well, if you're gonna join Zuka Academy, you gotta start doing notes now. You know that, right?
Screw that.
Yeah.
I'm not joining shit. No.
You hear Wally? You gotta help out with notes, cause
Yeah.
I'm slacking up in there. So somebody needs to step up a little bit more and help Wally out. Wally's been doing it all himself.
Yeah,
I
he
missed-
came in yesterday and did day before yesterday.
Hey, Mr. Nobody, now you need to know that when me and you go against each other, right, you can't use T-meds anymore, right? You understand that?
Hey, that was never in the discussion. I thought I was going to use Skuka.
Skuka. Hold on, what does that mean? I have no idea.
Scorchers and Zuka.
Yeah, it's or skank.
Oh, I call them skanks.
Skanks the Scorcher tank.
Skanks is Skorka is what I call it, not Skuka. I guess it would be Skuka technically.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always call him Skorka in my head. Skuka sounds weird to me. Skorka sounds better.
Well, you know what I call it if I'm playing Tom, a win.
Shots fired.
Oh, dang. I'll have to make sure that's a 3-beer night,
And just mop the floor with him. Well, what you gotta do
I
is
try to put some ass whipping on him.
we gotta do it like late at night, so he's drunk, and then you just have a nice 3-4 beer night, and then you just mop the floor with him.
Well,
There you go.
No, the point is, if he's got a 3-beer night, and then it's late at night, and I'm toasted, then it's on, because I'm on spot at that point, because I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, you'll go all out.
I'm super relaxed, and I just the walk is on point and all that good stuff.
We'll see. I'm looking forward to it now that we finally seem to got things figured out on stream wise. It just likes to. I need to reboot my computer, I guess, between streams. That's typically how I normally like to do it. Is I schedule like a full day to basically just have streams back to back to back to back to back, which is how I like it.
I think you need to restart every time. Yeah, it's working good. This stream is working out good. So.
Oh yeah, it's going great. Take it easy, MB. Appreciate you stopping by, and you have a wonderful evening, and wish you the best. Huge shout out to MB. Keep it fun. And while I'm at it, let's go for. Hold on, need to give him a shout out in the chat. So let's go! ! MB. Love you, bro. Take it easy.
Your bot don't work anymore. Oh, there it is.
It's working.
It works.
It's working. I just slaughtered the other bot. This bot's probably a little scared right now. You'll have that. The other bot's buried in the backyard.
It's no more.
No, I just slaughtered that thing this morning when I woke up. I was like, Well, first thing to do is slaughter the old bot, make a new one.
All right, what's polls look like now?
Let me check. Probably about done. Wait, I thought Wally just voted. Wally voted. Did it show up? Let me look.
Did I do it properly? I may have done it wrong.
Let me look. No, it looked like you did it right.
Did the exclamation vote space and then a number. Yeah.
Oh, I need the space.
Oh, you gotta put a space between the vote and 6. So that's what it was.
Yep.
All right, let me do it again. Always screwing something up.
Of course, honestly, and that'll end it. So he's
difficult.
Oh, somebody else voted. Vane voted for Skull Crusher. I hear you, Vane.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, Vane.
There we go.
My boy.
Vane is awesome. Huge shout out to Vane.
Now
Appreciate
let's
you
not
stopping
vote
by.
on popularity. Let's vote on the actual hit itself.
The failure, which was the worst.
Yeah,
The most. Wait a minute. You gotta say that. You gotta say that correctly. The most successful failure.
Oh, yeah.
The most successful failure was Skull Crusher, and Vane knows it.
Honestly, I'm kind of torn between Skull Crusher and Cassell, as Skull Crusher threw critters out instead of shocks,
And
but
still got.
No,
Still-
that was not Cassell. That was Skull Crusher.
No, that was Skull Crusher,
Critters
yeah.
out.
yeah, that's
critters
what,
and
what
still
I'm saying.
got. Still got 5K, right?
Yeah,
Or
still got 500,000 damage with just using critters instead of shocks. But then you got Cassell going in and missing the easiest shock on Cooker.
Exactly.
Well,
Smoked
when
him
I-
instantly.
Yep.
What I call the most successful fail when it comes to the Boomtastrophes is when you throw out something that you didn't mean to, like, or made a smoke gap in the most critical point, like where a hot pot's at on my last hit in November. Everybody vote for that come finals.
I think I remember that. Yep.
Self promotion is allowed.
It's those ones you weren't even thinking about, and it just happened, and it's just makes you want to throw your device clear across the room.
Wouldn't be the first time I've thrown a device. I think I'm on my 3rd phone because of Boom Beach. You know, you'll have that.
Not to. Don't call the cops. I stuck a phone in the wall once. And she
Dang.
Was it the iPhone throwing star?
Actually, it was my first iPhone that I used to have to scroll to learn Zooks on, and the long players were a nightmare.
Dang, that'd be tough to do all that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have to scroll a little bit on, like, if I'm doing Tapar and stuff like that, because I still play on the phone, but it's a Samsung 8 Plus or whatever, so I mean, I get decent.
Is that the bigger one?
Yeah.
No, I have a 9.5-inch tablet now. Screw that iPhone.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
I still play on my phone, but I mean, it's a pretty large screen. I mean, I can hold it up. It's not bad size.
I can Intel dump. I can Intel dump on my S7, but I do not do an op hit unless it's on my 9.5-inch tablet.
Unless you're traveling.
What was that last thing you said, William?
I was talking about my phone and that it's a pretty wide screen. That's what I always hit on.
Nah, I thought you said something else. Never mind.
Now I said something about Tom traveling. Unless he's traveling, then he'll hit on his phone.
Yeah, I've hit on my phone before. Yeah, I actually hit. We were taking a family vacation to Texas, and I actually pulled over on I-35, the interstate, and did an op hit on my phone.
If I had to do an op hit on my phone, and it's an 8 Plus, I would probably just miss the op because I can't even see anything on my phone. I'm so blind.
It's got to be a short walk. On a small phone, it's got to be a short walk. You're not going to do a long walk.
And you gotta learn to scroll. I do my phone all the time, and I've learned just to scroll with it.
Oh, I've thrown so many smokes out and ran nowhere to scroll.
Right, I think we're pretty consistent on this here vote. What's Fern saying? He hits on his iPad mini. It's the perfect size. That is tempting. I do want to try like a smaller type tablet. And Wally over there popping popcorn or something.
I'm never going down.
Excuse me.
Going down
I'm just messing. It ain't that loud. I'm just messing. So we got Skull Crusher.
Screen's here. I'm looking at.
Yeah.
So I'm measuring my screen.
My
iPad.
Oh, you got a tape measure out. That's what that noise is. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know how big the mini is that Burns is talking about. You know, how many inches across diagonally it is. But
Right, hold on before you go, William. Ferns. That's what she said.
I knew it was coming. I knew it.
Nice.
perfect size. That's what she says.
So I think we can pretty much.
Between that and Wally getting a tape measure out, I don't know where we're going here.
I think we're going to where we probably need to go ahead and start a new stream. I think it's going south.
I think we need to crack another beer. Beer open.
I agree with that for sure. Cheers to that.
Hey, we got finals coming up next.
Yeah, y'all stay tuned. We do have end of the year finals, so all these votes that have won every month.
Back to back?
Yes, we're going right after this, pretty much. I mean, I'm gonna go outside and take a break.
Well, I can tell you now
but
that I just had a chat with RHP and I'm reprieved. I can stick around.
Oh,
Hey.
sweet.
William, make sure you shut down the laptop.
Yeah, I'm about to. But anyway, let's finish up this vote, and let's. I'm gonna go ahead and close the poll. We're going to complete the poll, and we should see here shortly in the chat. Cassell AF on Cooker is the most voted for option with 57% of the votes, which is awesome. Cassell, your video will be on the next stream as the end of the year, December winner of December's Boomtastrophes. So huge shout out to you for being absolutely terrible. Great job.
Cassell. Yeah, Cassell, you are the worst hitter of December 2019. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Cass. Love you, Cass. Just messing with you. But like that, we will make like a Tom and Cruise, as Skull Crusher says. I've always wanted to say that for some reason. I just like that phrase. I'm not even a fan of Tom Cruise, but just when Skull Crusher says that, I'm just like, you know what? That's smooth right there. That is smooth.
He first started saying that, and I'm like, my name is Tom, you know that, right?
Yeah. And when I first heard it, I thought about you. And then, but the more I heard it, I'm like, oh yeah, Tom Cruise, because that's kind of funny. And then I was like, you know what? That's actually pretty smooth. I like that. Not that I'm trying to copy Skull Crusher or something. I just kind of want to give him a little shout out and some love on that. I like that he does that.
Hey,
Yeah.
do I need to add that video to Lurker, or are you just gonna add it?
I've already got it saved. I wouldn't worry about it. I'll just transfer it from this one. I mean, I don't know if you want to add it to Lurker for reference of all that stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna.